When life gets busy between all the stuff you have to do at work and all the different activities you have to take your kids to, it's super important for you to have a go-to routine to take care of yourself. Check out my full body mobility sequence that I like to use every time I have 5 or 10 minutes to get a little movement in. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video where I can teach you how to pick specific exercises based off of what you have going on that day. During this workout, you'll notice that I do every movement in reps of 5. We start out every workout with some light stretching. This stretch here is targeting the pecs, which is an area that's always tight. This stretch is targeting the biceps and the front side of our arm. Next, we move on to the upper trap. So I'm bringing my nose down towards my armpit and then rotating my head back in the other direction. Nose down to the armpit and then rotate back the other way. Then I hit the scalenes. So I'm just bringing my ear out to the side towards my shoulder and trying to keep my eyes fixed forward the whole time. After stretching out the shoulders and the neck, I'll take each joint through big controlled circles like this. We also call these motions controlled articular rotations, or CARs for short. If you notice, I'm keeping my hand on my lower ribs here, and this is to make sure that my trunk stays still and I'm just getting these motions from my shoulder and my neck. Then I'll repeat the same process for the lower body, stretching out the tight muscles first and then taking each joint through its full range of motion. So I'll stretch the hip flexors like this, and then use this step back to stretch out the hamstrings. I'm adding a little rotation of my leg to stretch the hamstring in different directions. Then I make sure to hit the groin and the inner thigh by stepping to the side like this. This toe touch is a great way to stretch out the whole posterior chain, from the low back muscles to the glutes, to the hamstrings, all the way down to the calves and the soleus. Then I move down to the ankles by using this knee drive to work on ankle dorsiflexion, which is restricted on most of us. If this position is tough for you, then you can put your foot on a chair or a stair and perform the same knee drive. Then we'll take each joint through our controlled articular rotations. Again, I have my hands on my lower ribs and my pelvis to make sure that I'm just getting this motion from that leg that's rotating in the air. Then I'll repeat those same circles in the opposite direction. This single leg balance position can be very challenging for a lot of people. So, if you need to, you can hold onto a chair or a counter for balance as you control the biggest circle possible with the leg that's in the air. These knee bends are a great way to practice getting into a crouched position. Start by holding onto something and then slowly work your way down into this position without using any support. Then I added in some of these knee circles, compliments of Klay Thompson. Then lastly, I'll go through my ankle cars. If you need to hold on to something for a little extra balance, go for it. The goal with these cars is to control the biggest circle possible without the rest of your body moving and without falling over. So there you go. When we're talking about focusing on mobility, we want to start by stretching out the tight muscles first and then taking our joints through a full range of motion. If you're short on time and your neck is bugging you today, then just go through the neck stretches followed by the circles. If you have time to go through the whole sequence, then even better. It's all about utilizing the time that you do have effectively and prioritizing this time to keep you healthy. As always, remember to move simply more often.